Yeah, going live.
I'm so glad we didn't have that conversation just as we were going live.
Yeah,
True.
I bet you'll wonder what that conversation is, don't you, audience? Well, back in the war of 1907.
Okay,
So anyway,
chat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ravnica did
chat.
really cool
No,
stuff.
no,
So anyway,
Yeah.
Chat, I need you guys to think about this. How big do you think 5,000 fridges falling at once would be? What radius do you think that would be?
That sounds like a waste of perfectly good fridges.
You know what? You're so right.
Oh, you're right, though.
anyway, so hi, welcome to Fun Magic Gathering D&D's Nuts.
D&D's nuts, yeah. That's the name of the game, Dungeons and Dragons Nuts.
Lamau. Sound check to make sure we're all good.
Yep. I
Beep boop.
get to still mess around with my fun little new pop filter that I got for Cremas.
It is no longer.
Happy Christmas.
Everyone hang up your Santa hats.
Merry Chrysler.
Also,
Merry
All right.
Crisis.
we're putting Mariah back in the freezer.
Into
Now the
5,000
Christmas stays out.
freezers.
The Christmas stays out to Orthodox Christmas.
What the fuck? I'm looking that up. Orthodox premise.
Hang on, my beast wants something. Give me a second.
January 7th. Fuck that.
Yeah. There's a lot of my family's like Russian and Baltic, so we just celebrate then as well.
Ah, okay. The funny thing is, I guess in a way I also celebrate Orthodox Christmas, but like for a different reason, except it's not on the 7th, it's on the 15th. And that's because my birthday is the 15th.
Oh, that is close.
Yeah. So
That's in a little over 2 weeks.
yeah,
But we will not have a game that day.
no, we won't. Don't fucking ask me how old I am. Anyway. Moving right the McFuck on.
Will you be casting 5,000 bridges full of nickels?
I will if you fucking ask me how old I am.
Be really annoying about it. He might cast Thunderspell.
I might even cast Thunderspell, truly.
Have you seen my mommy?
I cast Thunderspell.
No! That was the first good roll that day, too.
Sophus doesn't do much against the serpent, but is willing to murk an innocent child.
I mean, you played Sam and Max yesterday. You know the feeling.
You know what? True. I did send Jimmy Two Teeth son to hell.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
Hello.
We were just talking about Sam and Max.
Cool.
I think they could take on $100 million in nickels.
Boone, session recap if we haven't done that already.
Sure. Previously on on that thing. After the party has successfully murdered the shit out of Dovenbon, rescued or basically set Reek free to death. And also killed Hebron. There was government restructuring that needed to happen. There were elections held, and the party was a significant factor in deciding that Amud is the president. There's several other people who are in government positions. They also listened to. There were also audio logs from Dovin Bond, and there were a few revelations in those.
Oh boy.
Revelations including that Tori is technically speaking Dovin Bond's son. First of all. Second of all, that also, not technically speaking, but actually, Bedrenis is Dovin Bond's daughter.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, who
Someone.
fucked this man?
Yeah,
Their
that.
standards are that low.
Yeah, that's the more pressing question here.
Who looked at Dovin Bond and said, you know what? That's hot.
Somebody was really, really drunk. Let's be honest. They were really fucking drunk.
They were drunk or something. Man. There was some kind of impairment going on there. A couple of other important ones. In the audio log, anonymously just casually outs Bedrenis as Demir.
Yeah. Yep, so now everybody knows except for Eliza.
Yeah.
Because Eliza wasn't there. And also, something that kind of got, glossed over in all of that was something related to Bedrenis' backstory that the rest of the party doesn't know. Where anonymously straight up said that they wore someone's face and made you think that you saved that person's life.
Whatever could that mean?
It's a mystery to all. And there were a couple of things established that were going on. The reason Eliza wasn't there is that Eliza, after first couple of audio logs, some of which with not as new information. For one, Amut's mom was working with Dovin to hide his identity, but was also lying to Dovin about what that identity was.
Mm-hmm.
Dovin figured it out, and
And basically, Eliza fucked off the Tarkir because she was too fucking tired to deal with this shit.
yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot, and even partway through, Eliza was like, "There's too much of this. I need to go to Tarkir. I'm going to go relax some fucking where. Cinco, you said you'd take me to Tarkir. I'd like to go there then.
I want my spa day.
I'm going. There's spas there. It's like. Is there something there to help her? It's like, well, they got spas there. They got great spas there. It's like, great, fantastic, sounds good.
Because, the loss of Arik is what pushed her kind of I need a break. I'm just emotionally tired.
Mm-hmm. Which, understandable. Also, Gamma, I believe you had established the idea of you looking into Demir shit to understand what was going on with the Demir better.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you what. How about we start with that, shall we? So, that sound good to you?
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good to me.
Excellent. So, Gamma, you do have a couple of contacts that you do know a couple of people that are in the Demir. It's not really a secret who these people are, to anyone in the party. You know that Zadok is Demir, and you know that Ishimoto is Demir.
Personally, I feel like since Gamma has interacted with Ishimoto the most, I think he'd probably go to him.
Okay. So you're going to go to him?
Yep. Honestly, why not?
All right. So not trying to sneak around or anything like that.
Where?
I think the idea is like I feel like he wouldn't have to sneak up on him, considering that again the two have had like the most close interactions.
And you do also know where he lives, and the spirit within him is also one that is connected to your family. So there's.
Yeah, so I don't think he really needs to be sneaky about it. I think the most that he will try to do, though, is, like, try to make sure that the setting is between him and Ishimoto.
Then we'll probably be at his house then. And I will ping where to go.
Center this.
So I find it very easy to imagine that you knock.
Yep. He does knock on the door.
Ishimoto will get up and answer the door. Be like, "Oh, Gamataki, I was expecting someone else."
I can. If it's none of my business, then if it's none of my business, you don't need to talk about that. I have something far more important to be. I have something far more important to do. Alone.
More important, you say?
It involves your guild.
I see. Come inside then.
Gamataki accepts the invitation and walks in. He's probably tiny enough that he's able to just walk in between him and the door.
Yeah, probably so.
Now, he's going to carefully try to word himself because it's like he doesn't want to necessarily give away who told him that. Just because he doesn't want too much attention being brought to Bedranus, so he's basically just going to he's basically going to take a seat and go.
He's going to hold up a finger to stop you, and he is going to double check his own fucking house for any kind of listing device.
Yep. Alright.
Clear.
I was given information that there were things going on within your guild that are, suffice to say, less than pleasing to hear.
You might have to be more specific. Demir isn't exactly known for its friendliness. Could be a number of things.
The most that I can talk about right now is memory manipulation.
That definitely happens.
Has that happened with you?
There's a challenge to that. To being able to answer that.
Gamataki kind of just reading the room along with that response kind of already gives him an idea of, like, it kind of gives him an idea of, like, yeah, he might know something of that, so he doesn't press on any further.
Challenge being, of course, that if one's memories have been modified, it can be difficult for the person themselves to know. However, in my case, the answer is more likely to be no, since Yokorobi would probably have caught it.
Would you know anyone else with him?
Would I know anyone else who has had that happen? I definitely know one or two people who have not remembered things that I know I was there to see with them.
So, you were there, so you know exactly where exactly they do these procedures?
No, I wasn't there for this procedure. I was there when something happened that they no longer remember.
Would you happen to know where these procedures would be, or would I have to talk to those people about it?
You think they'd leave the memories of where the procedures are happening with the person they did it with?
That much is true. I guess part of me was hoping that if I knew, I guess part of me was thinking that if they were put through that procedure, perhaps something of a trigger, something could trigger within them to remember it. But if it's that strong of a wipe,
I would not necessarily be allowed to attempt to trigger something that's been erased. It would create a lot of issues for me to knowingly do that. Issues that could already result in... Well, considering they can't wipe my memories as easily, you can imagine they have more severe punishments for someone like me. However, if the source of the information is unclear, and someone else accidentally triggers a memory like that,
I'll keep that in mind.
there's someone I was on a mission with. There's someone I was on a mission with several years ago.
And
Their
who
name's
would that be?
Kyle. Ooh, do I make it? Yeah, I think I do. You're familiar with Zadok Noli, correct?
Gamataki nods.
Figured you were. You're decently close to Eliza.
I suppose he'd have a means of being able to get the results I'm looking for.
Well, the thing I can say for sure about his relation to all this is that there was a time where he went by Nolan rather than Noli. And there was a riot in 10th Street that he was caught in the middle of at one point.
And what exactly happened after this riot occurred?
You would likely have to ask him if he can remember, if you catch my drift.
Then I'll be looking for them next.
Certainly.
So Gamataki then just gets up from his seat. Oh, I don't think there's anything more I can ask you. No, I don't think there's anything more that I can ask you that I wouldn't get better results if I were to pursue them. So, I bid you adieu.
Certainly. And, watch your back.
Gamataki, as he's about to leave, looks over his shoulder. Same goes for you.
Of course. I'm used to dealing with Lazav. You're not.
Something else we'll be experiencing in a moment. And also Ishimoto. I have no hard feelings towards what happened before.
I appreciate that.
And Gamataki closes the door and then he takes his leave.
So you know that Zadok would probably be at Eliza's house.
Yeah.
And there he is right here.
Alright, so Gamataki's going to arrive. He's then gonna knock on the door.
Who do I want to answer the door?
May I roll the D8?
You may roll the D8. Actually, I think you need to roll a D10.
Okay.
Or wait, Gamataki, is it daytime or nighttime?
I want to say that it's daytime.
Okay, never mind. D8 then.
Okay. That's a 2.
Ah, the dice telling a narrative. Kensuke answers. Gamataki. Eliza's not here.
That's fine. I'm not here to see her.
Oh. Who are you here to see then?
Right. God damn it, I know you just said their name a few times. It's like, brain, remember names.
Zadok?
Zadok?
Yeah, Zadok.
Yeah,
It's like,
Zadok.
yeah, I'm here to see Zadok.
Oh, hang on just a second. He dips back in the house, and then Zadok comes back. He's leaning on the door. It's like, hey, not the person that was expecting to come looking for me.
There's a reason I've come to you. There's a few things I'd like to ask about your guild, if possible.
About the Demir.
Yes.
You want to know how difficult questions like that are to answer.
That's partially the reason why I'm here.
In that case, we need to make sure that we're going somewhere with fewer ears.
Fine by me.
And he will take you down an alley towards 10th Street.
Right.
Lower 10th Street, not the upper 10th Street.
Right.
This should be private enough.
I guess the first thing to ask about you is, what are some of the things you remember about being in Demir?
Weird question. I've been in Demir pretty much my whole life. Pretty secretive. Pretty sure if they caught me talking about them, pretty sure if Lazav caught me talking about Demir with an outsider, he'd probably not be happy about it. They'd probably not be happy about it.
That doesn't seem to surprise me as a response.
Oh yeah, pretty lucky that I could... Things have definitely changed in recent years, you know. Used to be that even being known to be a Demir agent was basically a death sentence. Not because anybody outside cared, but because, well, the Demir liked their secrets.
Yeah, that's it.
Wanted their very existence to be a secret. But at least that much has changed. Risk's a part of that, you know.
Right. Part of me understands keeping secrets. Although granted, there are some instances where I feel some things do need to be put out there for others to understand. Maybe not immediately, but after when things can be clarified a bit more. After all, we don't necessarily need to start causing riots.
I need you to... You know what? No, I'm going to roll a d20. Okay. You see him kind of flinch a little bit reflexively. Not necessarily the most overt sign, but like there's definitely something there. It's like, yeah, causing riots would be a bad thing. Granted, that kind of used to be part of it. Apparently, in the original Guild Pact, the Demir's role was to literally undermine the Guild Pact itself.
And do you think an idea and philosophy like that is still happening, or no?
Some want things like that, others don't. It's actually a bit of a source of internal strife.
So in other words, it feels like a civil war within your own guild.
Exactly.
Gamataki is thinking a little bit to himself because like he's getting into a head just being like, he feels he's getting there, he's getting closer, but like he also needs to like try to figure out like some of the things to say in a more subtle means to like not fall on like, because one thing he's definitely not trying to do intentionally, he's not trying to trigger the dude intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like he also wants to do it in a means where it's like he doesn't want to give away how much he was told by Ishimoto just to try to cover for him, because as basically it's a means to just be like to try to make this look like as much of an accident as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Would you say the environment's suffocating?
When you mention that, he does kind of reach for his neck a bit and sort of like rub at his neck somewhat. It's like, and with like a slight level of nervous that you're not used to seeing from him. Yeah, I would definitely say it is.
Not too much of what goes on in many other guilds, but at least the ones that I have been in, they definitely seem a lot more welcoming.
Like I said, it used to be less, but mostly because of risk, there's a lot of change. Hopefully, there can be more of that. I guess it depends on how much of it Lazov shuts down.
The only thing I fear is that while you say that it may be getting better, there's always the chance that it can get worse.
That is my concern too.
Can't imagine how much more chaos could go on within a guild that's constantly in a fight with itself in that case. You wake up, a new morning could come along and suddenly you may be at each other's throats. You may be having to fight for the right to even leave your room, no land you can step on.
The specific there was something that sort of triggered me to roll there that you did say something
You
in your
caught
wording.
it. I was hoping you
Yeah.
would.
Yep. He's kind of rubbing at his neck again. It's like, son of a bitch.
Gamataki perks his head as soon as he hears that.
Bastard wiped me at some point. So what you're saying is making me remember things that I don't recall previously happening.
Do you remember where they did it?
Are they wiped? I presume, based on your wording, you mean where they erase the memories.
Yes.
No. But knowing that they did it is useful. And it's also enough to begin working through to try to see what I can remember.
If you do remember anything, let me know.
Of course. Would you do me a quick favor?
Yes.
I'll risk what I just found out about. Nobody else. Just risk.
I can do that.
And he makes his way back.
And then Gamataki then also makes his leave.
Are you gonna go find Risk?
Yep.
He is in Orzhova.
Alrighty.
Making your way downtown.
Making my way downtown. Gamataki being a sly piece of shit.
Making my way downtown, leaping fast.
So true.
So true, bestie.
Yeah, so yeah, Gamataki arrives at Orzha.
Oh, hey, Eliza's not here.
It's fine, I'm not looking for Eliza.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that going around lately.
I'm actually looking for Risk.
Oh. His office is just down that way. Okay, see ya.
Yeah. So then Gamataki arrives to talk to Risk.
You're the frog.
That is correct.
Bear's not here.
That's fine. I'm actually here to see you.
I just find it very funny that everyone is assuming Gamataki's there to see someone else. That's specifically the reason I had Risk go.
For every time someone thought I was here for someone else.
Well, now I'm definitely curious.
Before I do, I need to know whether or not we're alone. I need to talk to you about Tamir.
I see. Luckily, my office in Orzhova is perhaps the place that is the most secure.
Then I'll chase.
He makes sure the door is closed before you guys start talking.
Alright.
Damn it, Ika.
Very Tamir. Alright. Then I'll cut to the chase. One of you. Yeah, I'm choking on my words. Hold on. What? I've been talking deep with Gamataki for a minute. I need to.
Don't croak.
I'll cut to the chase. I just talked to one of the members of the guild, and they've informed me that they haven't had their memories wiped, and they wanted you specifically to know about it.
They wanted me specifically to know about it.
Yes, that was their request.
I see. Which one?
He basically, he looks around a bit just to be a bit cautious, and he just says, Nolan.
Oh, interesting. Did Zadok tell you that name?
Gamataki basically. So his response basically goes along like it's like he didn't necessarily give me the name himself. Perhaps something I said may have accidentally triggered a memory of his.
Mm-hmm. So I was right. Lazav is still doing it.
Then would you be able to tell me where exactly they do these procedures?
He looks up. I actually would.
That's all I need to know.
Are you planning on going there?
Gamataki tilts down his hat to like give a bit of a gleam to Risk. Just kind of like giving him an idea of like, you know, just to be like, yeah, if Bear's told you this much about me, you should know what I'm about to do.
That would be ill-advised.
I'm aware what I'm doing is extremely... But if it's for the fate of making things better, do.
I suppose in the case of a Boros operative coming to me with this shit, I may as well just be honest. I'm attempting to overthrow Lazav. There's a plan in motion. But going directly after that facility now would jeopardize that plan. That being said, there are still maneuvers to be made.
I'm not looking for a straight-on attack already. At this point, what I want to do the most at this time is gather information. I'm not that reckless.
Then how good are you at not being seen?
Gamataki jumps onto the ceiling, clinging to it. Very.
I suppose the irony being that you and Bear would be working together more and more.
Well, then I guess in your positive, you may be capable of hearing more squabbles between us.
I wouldn't consider that a positive. I'd just tell both of you to shut up.
Just let me know where the best place I can infiltrate for information. I won't do anything too crass.
All right, here's the location. Here's the location.
Yep. Here the place.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs.
I was originally planning on this being the place where you run into the actual contact. You have done so many things.
Yeah. Amataki, a busy frog.
So it looks kind of non-distinct from the other buildings nearby, and there are some people just there. That being said, roll a stealth check.
Gladly.
Immediately.
Yep, immediately. That is a 27.
Okay. So, Gamataki, where would you like to go?
Let's see. I believe. I think Amataki would like to hang underneath here, like trying to hide himself under like some of the floorboards.
Okay.
At least some of the wood.
I am Gamataki. I am in your walls.
I am, in fact, in your wall.
He's in the walls.
So, with this location, you can hear a pair talking. It's like,
How soon you think the guildmaster's gonna want to do something about, the thing? The tricky part is how politically it looks for somebody so high up in the Orjol to end up going missing now, ain't it? That fucker sure has put himself in a position that makes it hard for him to disappear. The bastard.
Kamataki's gonna take specific notes of that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When right hand comes back, it'll all be over.
and this is the two kind of wrapped up guys there that are having this conversation.
Yeah, I figured it was these two talking.
Mm-hmm.
Would Gamma be able to see them like a little bit from where he's standing?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he's going to take a note of their appearance.
Yeah, notably the fact that they are very much hiding what they actually look like.
Yeah.
You actually hear on the other side of the wall a scuffle. Somebody getting pinned up against the wall. Don't play games with me. You're part of the insurgents, aren't you? What insurgents? What are you talking? And the person gets cut off, and it's like, keep playing stupid, and I'll replace you for good. And you hear this interrogation continue. The person keeps denying it. The other person demands answers. It's like, okay, fine. And Gamma, you hear the distinctive sound of someone slashing somebody's throat.
Gamma is going to go a bit closer to the wall to see like what more he can hear.
That's the bitch, right? You do notice that both of these two people have like the same voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear someone dragging a body off. And eventually you see that, yep, someone is dragging off a body that looks exactly like them.
I think Gamma's definitely taking a note of this. Like, he's thinking in his mind right now, it's like, oh, I initially came here to see what kind of memory wiping is going on. I didn't think they'd be cloning.
Oh, roll an insight check.
All right. Insight. That be dirty 20.
Dirty 20, huh?
Yep.
Wasn't expecting to need this token this quick. Give me a sec. Oh, wait, do I already have this token in here? Oh, no, I don't have the token. No. My apologies for the slight delay on this.
All right.
So the very, very funny thing is, you get some information.
Mm-hmm.
Not a clone. It's a shapeshifter.
Ooh.
A shapeshifter. That may very well that based on the little information that you've ever gotten, may very well be Lazov himself.
Ooh.
Ends up chucking the body like off somewhere in Golgari territory.
Gamataki's going to basically, he's going to take a peek around, because seeing as those two are gone, he's going to see if there are ways he can maybe try to get in a bit deeper.
Roll me perception and also roll me stealth.
All right, but before casting stealth, he's going to use pass on a trace on himself.
Okay.
So, for the perception, that's going to be a 15.
You were able to see that first of all, you're able to notice that this guy over here, like getting past this corridor would be very difficult. But with a high enough stealth, you could get past that corridor and take refuge underneath there. Like, if you're sneaky enough.
Is a 37 sneaky enough?
I think a 37 sneaky enough, yeah. So go ahead and plop yourself right there.
All right. Yep.
You manage to, like, pass by without making a sound at a point where the dude has turned around.
Yep.
From inside of this building, you can hear what seems like muffled screaming, but the building doesn't seem to have windows or anything like that.
He's gonna be very suspicious on the fact this building has no windows and he's hearing that, you know, as just getting an idea of like, yeah, they probably bring people in here to like try to keep even more secret stuff, but also make it so people can't look in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, real shady.
Yeah. Anything else you want to attempt to look at?
I don't think there is anything at this moment. I think the last thing Gama's going to try to do is sneak under here and see if he can hear any more conversations going on that he can take back with him.
Okay, roll me a stealth to do that.
All right. 27.
Yep, you get there.
Gonna zip in, sneak underneath, just sneak underneath here.
The two that are there are speaking in kind of a hushed tone. It's like, can't believe they just did that. What? There was no proof that. Shh. Don't mention it. Just keep the shit to yourself, okay? But I said keep it to yourself. I don't know who's listening, especially down here.
So Gama's definitely taking a note of that as well, because especially since he did just get done talking with three people about how there was infighting going on in the guild, and now he's actually seeing it himself firsthand.
Listen, if the plan works, there will be less death in the long run, but you should want to be alive to see that. Understand? Fine.
As much as Gamataki would like to secretly confirm to them that he's on their side, he's not gonna be that reckless.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna take what he knows now and he's going to dip.
Okay, roll me another stealth check.
All right. That is going to be a 30.
Okay. You
Pass around the trace is stupid.
you are able to get the fuck out of there.
And he's going to report back. And
Let's shift gears for a moment.
okay.
Probably more than a moment. Where the fuck did I put the Zenless music? Whatever, I have a link elsewhere. Should be...
This stream has been brought to you by Zenless Zone Z.
And Raid Shadow Legends.
No, not Raid Shadow Legends. Oh. That's the wrong back. I think this is the right one. No. Bitch.
Is this where me and Tuffy drop?
Okay, I'm gonna have to skip tracks a couple times. This is where at minimum you drop. It depends on where we want to be at in the timeline if Tuffy also drops.
I want to say probably this is like after the, like if Tuffy wants to drop here, this is like after the voting thing and that Eliza came and got him. Like, you're stressed. You're coming with me.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Come on.
He's like, Mom, I don't want to go.
Right, I should probably get back and have a shouting match with my aunt.
All right.
Another-
Godspeed to you.
Yeah, another one, you know. Catch you guys later. Eliza, you noticed something that you saw the first time you were here, and Tuffy, you're seeing it for the first time. Eliza, I'd imagine you weren't quite at the hot springs yet when this happened, but when you saw this before, but now you're seeing it at the hot springs. You see a wanted poster with a decently big reward. And it's for Domri, and it's for theft from the Dragon Lord Kolagon.
Huh. What the heck did Domer do to make this one mad? What the heck did he steal? Probably gonna talk to him later about this as she will pocket the poster. Anyway, Tuffy, welcome to Tarkir.
Listen, thank you. Thank you. But I don't need one of these, you know?
Tuffy.
There's a lot that we need to do in Avishkar. There's a lot we need to do in Ravnica. There's a lot we need to do in the other planes.
Tuffy. Look at your fur. It's so matted from stress.
It's not that. Should I roll? I'll roll. See if Tuffy notices.
Sure.
I did not get my dice out. I was not prepared.
So while you're doing that, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
I got my die. What kind of roll is this? Would this be?
I would say
Cleanliness roll.
I would say perception.
I'll ask Boone when he comes back, though. I'm going to say Tuffy probably notices because I took the die out. I rolled. I was a 19 on the die.
Yeah. You probably noticed that your fur's kind of not well kept.
I'll just wait for our good old pal, the Boone
Boone.
Slayer,
The Booty Boone.
trademark, to get back.
So how was everybody's Christmas?
Not too bad.
I can't wait to get my fantastic.
Are you gonna hit you with the stick and I won't think twice about it?
The cool thing about this thing too is that it is made of metal.
Ooh.
Ah, yes, the ball.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back. Welcome
Hey,
back.
I don't know what roll I was supposed to make there, but I got a 19 on the die. Like literally, opened up my thing, rolled.
Yeah, your fur is somehow both. You notice that your fur is somehow both matted and frizzy all at once.
Huh. I guess it is. Strange. I thought I showered early.
Either way, come on, let's relax. The only thing I ask is that you just spend at least an hour here. Okay?
Okay, an hour.
Alright. Let's head inside.
Tuffy's not used
Oh,
to
welcome to the Dragon Rest Hot Springs.
Hello, it's me again. I brought a friend.
Oh, Miss Yanti. Pleasure seeing you again.
Pleasure's all mine. This is my friend Tuffy. As you can tell, he's a little frazzled.
Hi,
Yes, clearly.
Tuffy. I don't have a last name.
Hey, you wouldn't have a chance. You wouldn't happen to know where a certain loudmouth about yay hi.
He proceeds to describe Domri Raid exactly.
Wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
Okay, I would not. Would Tuffy know?
Roll a history check.
All right, history, my best stat. Okay, what's my history? What is my history actually? Okay, that's a 16.
Tuffy would know that he's somewhere on Ravnica for sure.
Probably somewhere in the universe.
No, specifically on Ravnica, because this is Tarkir.
I know.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere in the universe.
Thanks anyway. Wait, so you know him? So you know him too?
I mean, like anyone could be anywhere in the universe, you know?
Listen, just tell him that that Dragon Lord Kolagon isn't mad. She just wants to talk to him.
Well, If we see him again, I'll let him know.
Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. I will show Tuffy around.
It is a little bit more empty today. These front rooms are usually a little bit more empty. There's massage tables there. They do massages.
Message.
They do messages.
They probably also do aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy is probably going to be one of the more private rooms, which are going to be these ones over here. Which there's a little bit of group, but they're a little bit more private, so they tend to be better for aromatherapy.
Also, probably don't want the smell, in case somebody's allergic to a certain smell.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have more of a general group hangout over in this area. And you have a couple of different more public springs. This one in the middle and off to the side in the back as well.
All right, and I will tell Tuffy what they have, what they can offer. Like, is there anything you want in?
Considering the state of his fur, he's probably gonna stick to. He's probably gonna go into just some swimming trunks and be in the spring.
Okay,
right.
you want to be in the pool in the middle or
Pool in the middle.
the one further? Yeah, okay.
All right. I'm going to go grab some food before I go soaking again, so I'm gonna go hang out in the one area. Probably listen in, to get more info on Tarkir, since this is technically your first time here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Liza's just gonna hang out, probably order some food.
Mostly the people here right now seem to be followers of Dramoka and Kolagon.
Mm-hmm. Which the Dragon Lords have sparked Eliza's curiosity.
Dragon Lords, not the Archons. Calm down.
Shut up!
Wait, are we talking about?
Yeah, she'll also occasionally go out and check on Tuffy to see if he needs anything as well, if he wants some food. I imagine the food on Tarkir is really good.
Oh, yeah. Y'all ever had Mongolian beef before?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose Eliza could try it.
Mongolian beef made from the finest aurochs in Tarkir. And for the magic lore nerds, shut up. I'm aware that there are no aurochs on Tarkir. I've decided there are aurochs on Tarkir. Anyway.
Yeah, just sitting down, probably, chatting. Eliza just fits right at home here in Tarkir.
So the interesting thing about this rail along the edge here is that you can see over it. And Eliza, you are within very good eye shot of a guy who is in the springs.
Oh fuck, I just saw him! Oh fuck!
Eliza, I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh no! How high is my charisma? Okay, it's a +9. Oh, God!
With disadvantage.
Oh fuck!
He's in swim trunks.
Oh no, he's hot. The dice are carrying a narrative. Both of them rolled on a 15.
So that is a 24.
Yeah.
So the good news is that you do not wind up
Jumping into the hot spring.
just leaping over and going for the dude.
However, her draconic tail pops out. Like, woof.
Did
Her eyes are locked on him. She is memorized by him. Well, there's somebody who I've been meaning to meet for a long time. If she would just casually go out onto the stepping board.
I have placed a thread for Tarkir and a Tarkir NPC in that thread.
Still very shy though.
that fucking?
You get a much better look. Oh boy, does he look good? And you see him look out of the corner of his eye and notice you, and he turns his head more towards you.
I need to
And your eyes lock.
Yep. Ugin eye color and everything. She just waves casually. Hello there.
I need you to make an insight check, please.
Insight, okay. Okay, insight. What is my insight? It should be. Okay.
I just read our chat. It goes. I think Jen, the person, needs to roll the saving throw.
I'm not wrong.
You're not.
I got a 17.
For yourself?
No, for Eliza. I can roll. You know what? Fuck it. I'll roll my own.
That's for insight.
Yes, for my charisma saving throw. That's a 2.
Yeah, that checks out.
Shut up.
So Eliza, we're talking about Eliza at the moment, not Jen. Jen has failed the saving throw and is gobsmacked. But as for Eliza, you do notice that you're not the only one flustered in this exchange.
Oh boy, who else? Wait, what
Yeah,
the fuck
Sarkin
is that?
is also flustered by you.
Oh! With telepathy to also confirm to Sarkon who she is. Well, are you gonna sit there all day, or are you gonna come talk to me?
As soon as you telepathy that, he just sprints through, comes up to you. Hi.
Hi there.
I'm, I am Sarkon.
Eliza Yante, planeswalker from Ravnica.
Planeswalker from, here. That's me. He
seem a
extends a hand.
Eliza will take his hand and shake it, showing off her blue scales.
He will, lift up your hand and kiss your hand.
I need to make another charisma saving throw right now.
Is this Jed making a charisma saving throw or Eliza?
This is Eliza.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no! Guys, not one.
Knew it!
Oh no, do you have inspiration?
Drop the spaghetti.
I don't think I'm gonna say no to the inspiration here because the dice tell a narrative.
Red, you know what? It's a little warm in here. Why don't we go somewhere a little more cool?
Certainly, I'd be in yeah. He just begins walking with you.
So,
It's
go on.
Tuffy, you are now able to see Eliza talking to Sarkin Ball.
Okay, cool.
It looks like a conversation. It looks like a conversation.
There's a tensity in the air between these two.
You could cut the tension with like a fake knife that they use for like movie scenes. One of the like retractable ones. You could cut it with that.
So she'll talk to Sarkon about herself, about, you know, about her life, and that there's a reason why she came here to Tarkir. Not only just to meet him, but she is looking for her grandfather's nest. And that grandfather being Ugin.
Okay, so I apologize for that. I was someone knocked on my door, so I was like, so I had to quickly BRB. I heard you could cut the tension with a knife. That was about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you could just see the conversation going on, and it is a conversation.
It is a conversation.
It is very tense.
You could cut that shit with like one of those movie prop knives that retracts.
Charlie, this is a fake knife.
What?
It's a fake knife. It's a gag knife. See, it retracts like this. See, and you know what? You can probably still cut this tension.
You got that cadence perfect.
That was very good. Sorkin's like, I don't know if it's necessarily accurate to call it a nest. I suppose technically it is. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
So are you. Anyway.
Damn. Drop off.
Do I hear that? Does Tuffy hear that?
Roll a perception. He was trying to slip it in, but roll a perception.
Dropped all subtlety.
Okay. Prescription. Oh my.
Come on, roll high, roll high, roll high, roll high.
19.
You heard it.
I just saw the memes. I think Moto like you.
Go to horny jail.
Who's going to horny jail?
Yes.
I thought I was the one that was needing to relax. What is this?
So Eliza's relaxing, all right.
It's like, but I haven't been back to Ugin's home in some time, but I do know where it is.
Yeah, let's just say there's some situations going on, and it involves another dragon that I'm sure you're familiar with, a certain brass dragon.
He's back.
Yes and no. His children are trying to free him.
That dragon reproduced.
Yes. I know, that is terrifying to think of that. Although playing devil's advocate, Ugin also,
I can.
Yeah.
I can tell.
So yeah, the reason why I need to seek out Ugin's lair is that I'm trying to learn true name magic, and I believe that the second half that we need is here.
I can certainly take you there, but not right now. AKA, I don't have the map yet for that.
That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Just as long as we have a direct location to it, that is perfectly fine.
If this involves cleaning up the mess that is Nicol Bolas, though, I'm much more inclined to assist.
She just smirks a
Well,
bit.
there are other reasons I'm inclined to assist as well, but we can talk about those another time.
Yes. Of course, and whenever you're ready, you can just find me on Ravnica.
Oh, certainly.
But it is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope to get to know you very well.
Oh, there's gonna have him roll Christmas, I think. There. That appears to be a fail.
Oh no. Oh god.
So this private room is empty. Pulls you into it.
Oh god.
Make out time. Anyway, Tuffy, what are you doing?
I think Tuffy's just.
Love at first sight.
Is this what she meant by relaxing? I don't.
Went into that room and said,
All I gotta do is open this bag.
What?
Holy fuck.
You know what the worst part is?
"Yeah."
Tuffy could probably hear them kissing. He's got big ears.
Oh no.
I dare you to roll a perception check.
Roll a perception check.
That's the same goddamn roll. That's 19.
You can hear them. Boy, they sure do sound like they are relaxing.
It is a aromatherapy room, so.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Good for them. Good for them.
It was supposed to be aromatherapy, but now it's romantic therapy. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Tuffy's just gonna move this way.
Boy, Tuffy's gonna have a lot to tell the others.
That's weird. This room's booked. Oh well.
I am so tempted to play a certain sound.
You know, oh man, it's kind of boring not being able to talk to anyone.
Ooh woo.
What the fuck? What was that?
That was Flint's.
What's Flynn's?
Is Flynn's here?
No.
Okay.
So somebody else comes to the pool. It's like,
Are we? Am I also there?
do you want to be there, Ika?
Like, yeah. I can if there's nothing. Like, if there's no story for me.
I mean, there will be, but you could still be here.
I mean, we could say that like, we can be like, on the way to getting into that shouty match with Zant. Cinco meets up with Ika. Ika
Yeah.
is also stressed and just
Yeah. Just need it.
all right. I mean, hey, there's nothing. You know what they
I'm gonna-
say. You know what they say. The more, the merrier.
Yeah.
Go for
Have
it,
you ever
girl.
heard? So, have you ever heard of Dragon Riders of Perth?
What?
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
Dragon Riders of Perth.
Oh.
Me? What? No.
Book series.
No, I haven't. DM, I don't think I have.
So this person, out of nowhere, begins telling you about this book series called Dragon Riders of Perth, about a plane named Perth, where people ride dragons. Oh, sorry, not Perth, Pern.
Oh, I thought you were making an Australia joke with the Pern. It's
I
but
thought-
Perth
I thought-
instead.
I thought you were trying to make a How to Train Your Dragon reference.
So Dragon Riders of Pern is a real book series.
It shows you what I know.
My parents really liked it.
Tuffy's listening, but he doesn't understand like a lick of it. Not because he. All the names this person is spouting are going over his head because he has not read a single sentence from this book.
So I think at this point is when he sees Ika.
Oh, hey, I have a friend here. Hey, Ika.
Oh, hello, Toffee. I'm gonna dip into the springs. Oh, the water feels good.
Yeah, Eliza noticed that my fur was up and down and all around, and told me to relax. He's in there, and I'm scared to ask what she's doing in there. I suppose other people. I suppose other people have their way of relaxing, but I don't know. I don't think what she's doing is right for me. I don't think that suits me.
Oh my god.
So, what brings you here?
Just stressed. Because of the events that happened. Regarding everything we went through.
I'm just trying to figure things out, you know? Like, so far, it's like I'm here to try and relax, but right now I'm just more confused. So so do we just like sit down in here and do nothing?
Like, do nothing but relax for the time being until it's like other.
Yeah, that's basically how things work.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Oh, hello there.
Yeah, that's basically how things work. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Good. You must be. It's a boat from that Rakdos play a while back.
Yeah. That'd be what you don't. Oh, what you don't remember me from Valor's Reach? I get it.
Oh yeah, I've seen you in Valor's Reach as well, but you made such a performance in.
Yeah, that's me, Tuffy's best friend.
What brings you here? Are you also here to relax?
6 of one, half a dozen the other.
They're both this. Okay.
Tuffy's so stupid. I love him.
Vinzer in your head just go. When did this guy become our best friend? When did that happen? I have so many questions and none of them are being answered.
In responding to the voice to Venzer's voice in his head, Your guess is as good as mine. So, if you're here for what other reason are you here for?
You know, I heard some rumors about a bounty around here, and turns out I was right.
Bounty?
Oh, you didn't notice the poster outside? Hang on. Ah, right.
No, it must have been torn off.
Weird. Wonder who'd be that irresponsible. Anyway.
Domari just appeared sometime in the middle and just ripped it off. And then
No,
left.
the actually, Eliza is in fact the one who ripped it off. Right, we're looking for someone about yay high, loudmouth, blase. Kolagon simply wants to be able to speak to him after he stole from her.
Just wants to talk.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
I just want to shoot him. I just want to shoot him. So are you here to like collect that bounty?
Look, I wouldn't say collect is the right term because I didn't bring him with me. But I also didn't know it was somebody that I actually know.
Chaotic duo.
Oh, I'll find him and bring him here. Don't worry about that, and that reward will be mine. He starts doing a dance in the middle of the hot springs, already celebrating the money.
Celebrating so soon? You must be that short.
Tuffy, most definitely feels just I don't think this is how I don't think this is how it works. I don't think this is how relaxing works.
I don't know about you, but Eliza's being really relaxed right now.
Yeah, Eliza's very relaxed. She's having a good time.
Listen, I don't know how. Listen, how you relax is fine. Cool. Tuffy's scared. Though I will say, Tybalt and Nika being here definitely do kind of distract from the noises they're making. Okay, so how long has it been? It has been 10 minutes. Can we? I like to think that he said he'd be there for an hour. For at least an hour. That's it. The hour was how much he promised Eliza. It has been 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Bird Lady.
Yeah?
I ended up doing a little bit of digging myself after me and my best friend got back from New Phyrexia.
Phyrexia.
little bit of digging on, as it turns out, the place you're from.
Amonkhet?
Yeah.
Why have you found an Amonkhet?
Well, I suppose it's not necessarily that it's there now, but do have a little bit of an origin for a certain somebody. See, I overheard your buddy Bear talking about a sandy bitch.
Oh, yeah.
And that got me thinking about the possibility that either A, they're from Thunder Junction, but probably would have heard about somebody like that by now, or 2, they could be from a place that Bolas is known to have been, with lots of sand.
Don't ever forget what he did to ravage my homeworld.
And as it turns out, that's also his kid's homeworld.
That's worth a check. Might need to get Toffee and Eliza and the others to, like, come with me to check it out in case, like, he tries to ambush me.
You want me to grab Simon too?
Well,
He'll.
it's up to you.
I mean, he'll have to. I mean, if I ask him to, he'll have to. It's in the contract.
All right, he can come along then.
I take it this is where Sarkon and Eliza come out now.
Yeah, you guys come out.
Oh yeah. Eliza, 100% relaxed.
Arkin, relaxed.
Tuffy? No. He still doesn't know. No. You could just, like, he's laying back and he's just like, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand any of this.
Tuffy, are you okay?
Like, you know, he understands, like, what Ika and Tybalt are doing. He does not understand the relaxing part, or how this is relaxing, or how this is supposed to be relaxing. Especially because, you know, he's also getting this news about someone who he will not refer to as Sandy Bitch, but I, the player, will refer to as Sandy Bitch.
Look, tough stir, buddy old pal. For now, don't think about it too much. Just chill out for the moment.
Oh.
Take a breather. Oh, hey, Thin Lizzie.
Hey. Oh, Ika, Tybalt. I didn't expect you two to be here.
Hello, Eliza. I just needed to relax just to cope with the stress about earlier events that we all went through.
Oh, believe me, I needed to relax after all of that.
Well, I suppose you have things to talk with your friends about as well. I'll see you at home then.
Yes, she will give Sarkon her address if he ever goes to Ravnica. Be sure to say hi to my other players.
Also, notice the way he said that.
Yeah.
It's like, Of course, I will.
All right.
He kisses her on the cheek before planeswalking away.
Yep. Happy dragon noises. And she'll join the others at the spring. So, good news. Recruited Sarkon to our side, and eventually when the time comes, he will take us to Ugin's lair.
That is.
Will that be about
Wait.
the same time I'm collecting the bounty on Domri?
Oh, you're after that boundary too? She holds out the paper.
Oh, so that's the bounty you were talking about.
Yeah. I was going to bring this back to Ravnica and talk to Domri about it. Like, hey, what on earth did you do? Because, like, this is a pretty high bounty.
By the way, I don't have the map ready for the trip to Amonkhet either, but we'll do the actual trip to Amonkhet next session. But it does start your story beat, Ika, to have the mention of Amonkhet, and you're also now brought into what we're doing in this session.
Oh, I want to make a comment. Like, that did not sound like recruiting.
It sounded like it sounded more like consummation, if you ask me. It sounded like what me and Rowan did last night.
Well, you know what they say. There are other ways of persuasion. Right, Realm?
You know, Tuffy's just... It's not clicking for Tuffy. He's just gonna kind of lay back and look up.
There you go, Tuffy. That's how you relax.
Why don't I feel more relaxed?
You just close your eyes and let the heat just melt into your body.
I'm gonna roll for relaxation. I got a 7 on the die.
Tibalt's laugh is making it very hard for you to relax.
Hey, Tibalt, have you ever had Tarkir food?
Yeah, once or twice.
They got this really spicy dish I think you ought to try.
Ooh. He goes to...
Tomo comes off as a spicy person. Like, he really loves spicy food to me for some reason.
True.
Oh, that's not the only spicy thing that we had to deal with here.
I need to point out, Sarkon did it first. This is on Sarkon, not Eliza.
It is, in fact, on Sarkon. Like, Eliza was a little bit flirty, but nah, Sarkon's the one who initiated full contact baseball.
But who finished it?
Yes. Anyways.
What were you two talking about? Or what were you three talking about?
You know that Sandy person that keeps on bothering Bear?
Ah, yes.
That person is apparently from the same place as Zika.
Yeah.
Amonkhet?
Yep.
You know, digging up information about Geolis could give us a good advantage against him.
Although, like, his powers are all sand, and well, it's a plain like with a lot of sand, so this would give him he has the field advantage.
I mean, that didn't stop us before when we fought that other guy.
Yeah, when we were in Kaldheim, we fought, Thalmor in his lair, and still won.
Yeah, we were so lucky. Perhaps we may have that same kind of luck against Jolus.
Well, mind you, from what I understand, is that Bolas, if people see us trying, finding out who, Geolus is, people of Onlacad would be more than happy to assist us. And
Of
also
course.
with your connections, Ika, as well.
Of course. Perhaps. Yeah, because we cannot forgive him for aiding a certain dragon for killing our gods over there.
Yeah. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer, especially if we want information on them.
That's right.
I guess this might be a good opportunity, Ika. Why don't you tell us about, Omaket? Yeah, you got a blessing from your god, but I'm more curious about her. Well, I wouldn't say she's your god, but a god of Omaket.
I like to get the blessings of God over there. You gotta go and do the trials, and then from there, if you complete the trials and survive, the gods actually find you worthy of their blessing. And normally, before Bolas came in and ruined the whole image of the Eternals, the Eternals just represented the people that died in the trials.
Ika, this is something that you would know about, especially because of Zyda.
Yeah.
Zyda had passed the trial, and this was when Bolas was basically making someone who passed the trial into an Eternal.
Oh yeah.
And that would basically be by way of killing them, killing them basically with honor when they completed the trial. But in Zyda's case, when that happened with Zyda's spark ignited instead.
Yeah.
Zyda was very young when this happened too.
Yeah. Zyda's a very exceptional ace.
Yeah, he told me about the trials of Amonkhet. I will say, maybe we'll talk it over with the other chases about, what is our next plan of action, because Amonkhet would be perfect to go to and get information on Geolus. How can we stop that sand power of his?
Especially, Bear needs to know about this too.
A bear especially. Bear especially. I'm gonna roll for relaxation again. That's a better roll. It's an 11.
So you're able to get more relaxed, but with some of the nature of the conversation, it's a little bit difficult. And also, in part, you're also thinking about the Venser situation as well. You need to figure out a solution for that.
But I think because I did roll at least in the upper numbers here, I think Tuffy's at least recognizing a bit of where the stress is coming from. So, that's actually a good start. That's actually a really good start.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to open up real quick?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm trying to relax here. And it's nothing you guys are doing. It's nothing you girls are doing. It's... Every time I try to relax, I'm just thinking about just everything that's happened recently. The stuff with Venser, the stuff in Avishkar, the stuff with this and other things we've learned in the past a little while. Other events that have also happened.
Yeah, like I still feel very sad, like about Urik's fate and what they, like, the kind of wickedness they've succumbed to from the Nicol Bolas' manipulations.
As soon as you say Arik's name, Mika, Eliza flinches.
Oh, sorry, Eliza.
No, it's not your fault. It's... Arik was a good person.
Yeah.
The thing we have to emphasize was not because he's gone, not because they're gone, but because they were fed so many lies.
Really? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they were fed so many lies. They could never accept what the truth actually was.
Now, if I had that 1 minute, if I had 1 minute with Arik to listen to me, I had a better solution in mind.
And I believe you do. And I believe you do. Or did.
Yeah, because, like, the thing about the contract with Orjab, it's when you die is when you're forced into servitude with them. However, the plan was that I arranged with my guildmaster is that we take Arik off plane and turn them into something, or take their soul and put it into a body that has a long extending life, like an elf. Because the rules never state that you can't extend your own life.
And the funny thing about that is that based on what was in the... based on what actually happened, that's kind of what the Cult of Bolas did.
Yeah, but they did it in a very twisted fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the cult did to Arik was twisted beyond belief.
Really
I like-
pains me to see a fellow Avon folk just succumb to this wickedness.
I wish my stress was not just from from Bolus's stuff, little from the from Bolus's group. It was, but it's also just I'm trying to be a good leader, but I don't know how to. But I don't think I've done a good job as a leader, and I don't think I've done a good job in protecting those that I'm supposed to be leading.
Takes a good.
Well, maybe instead of being a quote-unquote leader, like, nobody is forcing you to be the leader. That
No one is forcing me. No one. It's. I might not be forced to, but
Venzer says in your head, Tuffy, every single time you have taken charge of a situation, it has come out amazingly well. You are doing a good job as a leader. I can't necessarily say that you're perfect, but no one is.
like, Tuffy, you're trying, and that's what counts. No one here is perfect. I've got my flaws, you got your flaws. Everybody's got their flaws.
while his head is still in the water, he turns to you, Eliza, and is like, I'm gonna bring this up because honestly, it's easy to poke fun at. It might almost seem easy to poke fun at you for it, but honestly, that whole situation with the one house. If I did a better job at how we did things, no one would have been hurt.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. I will freely admit that I have done some very stupid things. I mean, heck, look at some of the look at other people. Like, I don't know, maybe Langston has made a few stupid mistakes. My guild masters have made stupid mistakes. Everybody's made a stupid mistake at one point in their life. But that's what makes us human. It makes us people.
Good save. Telling the hairy gun he is human.
Well, you know what I mean. I did find the right word for it, so.
Yeah, you did. So good save. I guess I just want to make sure not only do I want to make sure I'm making Alfred proud, but I want to. But if there is a way to unite the guilds, at least more than they are currently,
Yeah.
I feel that is going to be a huge responsibility. And it's just it need and on top of it's just all that is already on top of my mind. That responsibility, Venzer, you, Ika, Bear, Ick, Bids, just everyone.
Well, and I get it. Like, it's it's just a lot of things that most of us are not prepared for. Like, you're a cop. You're not dealing with the situations that normal people don't deal with. I'm an entertainer. I didn't think this was all gonna happen. We're all in situations that just seem so. What's the word I'm looking for? Not common around our statuses as, people of Ravnica. But fate has weaved a very strange thread to all of us. And we just gotta, whatever fate throws at us, we have to throw it right back at it in our best way possible. And I'll be honest, Tuffy, I'm seeing the positive things about all of this too, and that's what counts, is seeing the positive sides. If it wasn't for this thread, I would have never met you. I would have never met Ika. I probably wouldn't have never met Bids, Bear, Ick. Just a lot of people. Like, you all are, my good friends, my companions, and I know if we stand beside each other, we can take on anything. You know what? How about we all go get some food real quick, and then we'll take our leave early, if you really want to go back home, Tuffy.
Roll for relaxation. Oh shit! A nice tell a narrative. 16.
You are much more relaxed than you were before. You were able to calm down a lot more. Expressing these concerns of yours was very helpful in alleviating them.
If you want to pick something up, you can. I feel better. I feel a little better. Just
all right.
I guess I'm just putting so much on myself.
You know what, Tuffy?
Is this what they call being married to the job?
Oh boy, my mother will relate to that hard. Before she retired. You know, maybe that might be a good idea for you. Tuffy, why don't you, when we get back, why don't you talk to my mom, and maybe she could help you with certain points about relaxing and taking all of this in.
Maybe. But we still got a couple more minutes.
Alright.
I'm gonna see about relaxing more.
Alright.
I think I'm starting to get it.
Hey, that's good that you're learning something.
You know you don't have to hold yourself to that time limit, right? This is Venser in Tuffy's head.
Okay, but like I promised her.
No, I mean you don't have to hold yourself to only that time limit. You can stay longer.
Oh. Well. Okay.
What was that, Tuffy?
Oh, I was just talking to Venser.
Yeah. Hey, Venser. Says a telepathy.
Response back in telepathy. Hi, I forgot you can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Do you want to stay longer, Tuffy? Because, you know, no rush.
I think for... I'll spend the day here.
Alright. Ika, you want to come and get some food with me? The food here is great.
Alright. I'll get some food with you. It'll help me, like, alleviate that stress from earlier. I'd love to try out Tarkia's food.
Also, their coffee here is amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, they have iced coffee. It's amazing.
I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna go get some food. Oh! I just zoomed up and who I see!
Oh.
Is it Sarkon again?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Just casually like mentioning to Ika, like, yeah, the Dragon Lords here are really, really powerful. Still trying to figure out what. Still trying to figure out why Polygon, well, people wants Domri raid.
He must have stolen something valuable from Polygon.
Yeah. Apparently there's also this one name, one that I've heard of passing called Simgai. I think he's a big snake dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm sorry. Real quick. Polygon's after Domri.
Yes, hi, do I... Yeah. Hi, by the way.
Domri Ray. Isn't Domri Ray dead?
No, it...
What?
Yeah. Turned out he, kind of faked his death because, you know, apparently it's something with... Because the guy who he was working for wanted to kill him.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with the case. Oh, right. He pulls out a notepad. It's like, Pacifico Whitewater, reporter for the Strixhaven Star, Azorius Law Mage. I have some questions.
Hi, I'm Eliza Yante, or job entertainer.
I should make sure. Are you okay with this being on the record?
What? Oh, this mention?
The things about Domri, and also if you want, if you're okay with it being, if you're okay with it being brought up publicly. Oh, also if you want to, yourself as a source to be anonymized.
Probably should keep this on the down low, because she'll come outside with us real quick.
Yeah, sure. The thing is, this is the door, so Tuffy, you see coming out of the restaurant, Eliza with Pacifico.
Yeah, so there's some things going on down in Ravnica, and Dormery's been kind of helping us out a little bit. So we kind of just don't want him getting in trouble right now, because he's been a real big help.
Oh, everyone's been here. Everyone's here. Isn't it? Aren't they?
Oh, I don't think he. And he stops for a moment, then looks. It's like, Tuffy?
Oh, it's been so long.
Hi, don't tell my professors I'm here. I just came here for a coffee break.
I will.
Swear.
Tarkir has amazing coffee. It really does.
I know, right?
Let's sip of her own cup.
Okay, he's gonna get. He's still gonna be in the water, but he's gonna be like, actually closer to here. No. It's. Listen, if you're on break, you're on break. I try.
Well, admittedly, my break kind of just kind of turned into a little bit of work in and of itself. Because I just found out Domri Raid's alive. Oh, by the way, I don't think he'd be in fucking trouble. Well, I guess if the shit is related to I guess if stuff that's related to Bolas is out, yeah, I remember that being mentioned. Yeah, if with stuff relating to Bolas, I guess potentially giving them information on where he is would be bad. I would still like to interview, take notes, so that possibly when things get resolved, I can have an article. Tuffy, you know this is Pacifico going, ADD brain. Shockingly normal behavior for him.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, why?
You just seem a little...
Oh, by the way, to clarify, to make sure it's clear, because I know that the image doesn't have it, he does wear glasses.
Not sunglasses, just glasses.
Glasses.
Yeah. So you're on the know about what's going on in Ravnica.
Sort of.
Yeah. Let's just say Domery's been helping us, and he's been a great help. And we kind of don't want him getting in trouble with the law.
Oh, definitely not with the law.
Yeah, I'm curious about what he did to this Dragon Lord, but at the same time, I'm probably... I don't know if I'm ready to meet a Dragon Lord yet.
Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing about him being wanted by anybody here. So, yeah, I guess, I guess that's understandable.
Yeah.
Still, I've come here for coffee plenty of times, so do not normally see the star out here. So, shrug emoji.
Yeah. A lot of things here are written in Draconic, so...
I forgot, does Tuffy actually know Draconic? No.
There's only
Like-
one person in the party that understands Draconic. I've checked.
It's like Pacifico says, I would like to get an interview about the stuff going on so that when things are more clear, I can have a story for the Star. If that makes sense. I'll just keep
sure.
I'll just keep the notes to myself until the appropriate time.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. I do live in Ravnica, so if, just talk to people there. They'll point you in the right direction for me, and you just come get me whenever you're ready to talk.
Okay, sure, yeah.
And you know where I work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm technically speaking. Me and Tuppy are Orjov, so if I'm not at my home, I'm probably at Orjov or Rakdos.
Pacifico looks to Tuffy. It's like, you're Orzhov?
They had a second guild thing, and one of the members was very... And the members there ended up being probably some of the more helpful ones for me, so I joined them.
You know, I would have expected you to end up in Selesnya if you ended up in a second guild. I heard a couple of reports about this guild cooperation initiative thing.
Yeah, basically because of the events that are going down in Ravnica, it was probably at best that people started, choosing second guilds to kind of like have more cooperation between them.
Jeez, next you're gonna tell me Bear's Demir or something.
Shrug. I don't know. I don't know. To me, Bear comes off more as either Boros or Ghoul. I don't know which second guild he joined, but that's kind of not in my business.
It wouldn't be my business unless he joined Orzhov as well, but doesn't look like he did.
Yeah. I suppose when I do go back to Ravnica, I'll have to think about that. Given he points towards his Silver Quill uniform, I can imagine a couple of guilds that would be very interested.
And whatever guild you choose to be a part of, I'm sure they'll be lucky to have you.
I mean, given everything, it wouldn't be entirely surprising if we wound up as partners again.
No, I don't think she would know. Yeah, a lot of this has definitely placed us in very odd but kind of fun situations.
Well, I don't know if I've... Oh, I don't know if I've introduced you to my other partner. So after you went to school, I got another partner.
I know that your partner after me was Bear. As a matter of fact, Bear did drop by looking for my info on Dovin.
Huh.
Yeah, about that. She smirks. He's dead.
Good. Glad that's actually true now.
Got killed by a Loxodon head and getting bit by a dog.
Based.
And his last words were, "Get off of me, you mangy mutt."
He laughs at that and then just with a smirk on his face goes to start writing it down. And I love being able to report on this shit. Suppose I should ask about a field report to Kaladesh then.
Oh, it's no longer Kaladesh.
It's called Avishkar?
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Name change, very recent.
I see. Yeah, definitely going to ask about being able to conduct a field report on that.
Pacifico hears Dovin's dead.
I feel like that somehow translates. That somehow gets to a different Pacifico, and he just does the same thing.
Pacifico
It gets to the
every
alternate
multi-
dimension Pacifico, and it is in fact both of them at the same time.
Yeah, the Pacifico in every multiverse hears this news.
Pacifico in a Genshin Impact only universe does the exact same thing.
Across the Pacifico verse.
No,
Into the Pacifico verse.
In every universe, Pacifico hates Dovin. Yeah, no, it's I wasn't there, unfortunately, but
I was there. I saw the whole thing happen, and it was beautiful.
Okay, now I definitely need an interview.
I think some of my friends are still on Avishkar. You could probably interview them. We're just here to relax.
Oh, of course, of course.
Have you been there? I could take you there real quick.
unless you got like work or classes.
I should probably get back to class soon. I don't have that much time.
Well, again, you know where to find me, and I can help you. And I can help you get those interviews.
Yeah, sure. And Bear did mention that you guys will probably need to head to Strixhaven sometime soon. So when you guys get there, come find me and I'll show you around. Okay?
Perfect.
Cool.
As long as you protect me from people staring.
I understand. I could turn you invisible if you want.
You are a lifesaver.
Thank you, true invisible. Thank you, greater invisibility. True, yeah, whatever.
There's invisibility and greater invisibility. Probably the better one would be, like, greater invisibility is good if you're wanting to do like cast spells or attack while invisible.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want, if you just want to walk around invisible, regular invisibility, because greater invisibility is only a minute long.
Technically speaking, Pacifico, I can also. There is another person that could corroborate with my story that's here as well. The bird.
She has a name.
Yeah, Ika. But she's a fun bird.
Oh, okay. He checks his watch. Don't know how he got one of those. Must be somebody from Quandrix that gave them to him. It's somebody from Quandrix. It seems to have like a star logo on it, actually.
Ah, I get it. Huh, that's a neat little trinket you got there.
Oh, thanks. My counselor gave it to me.
Ah. All right.
Don't have time for an interview right now. I would. I should probably finish my coffee and go.
All right. Be safe.
Sure, you too. And he'll go to finish his coffee. and when he finishes his coffee, he will leave. He like fucking shotguns that shit. Tuffy is used to seeing that behavior.
Man,
True.
he's...
True.
Has he always been a coffeeholic? These are tight.
Oh.
Thank you. He just nods and goes back to relaxing now that he figures out how to relax. Relaxometer. 13. Less relaxed because he went to work. He went to less relaxed mode for that conversation, but you know, he's back.
Alright. So Ika, do you feel like the hot dragon fire stew? Do you feel like the Mongolian wrap? What do you want?
Let's try the Mongolian rat.
Alright. How's Tybalt and his spice level doing?
Tybalt is LIVIN, baby. So you get.
Go on.
So you guys get to eat and everything, and there's more stuff happening. Tuffy, roll on the relaxometer again.
Cool.
I will
17.
say,
There's something
Sorry.
about the knowledge that Pacifico has your back. Like at first it created there was tension, there was less relaxation because like, oh wow, hey, it's been a long time. Like just sort of the excitement from that made you less relaxed. But then just things calm down. It's like, yeah, he's doing good and he's got my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
the girls eating, Tuffy relaxing.
So I will be right back. I have to use the restroom. Y'all can continue with stuff in the scene for a moment while we're doing that.
Liz is just gonna return the poster because, yeah, I can't believe he's worth a lot. Like, dang.
Do you think Sarkon's still here?
No. By the way, Ika, how's you and Gurik doing?
We're doing good. Let them know about Amon Cat when we return to Ravnica.
You showed him around, is it? You know?
Yeah, he's not still trying to adjust to the whole place. But he's doing fine.
Maybe you ought to take him out to Selesnya territory, because, you know, it's very foresty and wild out there.
Oh, yeah.
It might help him feel a little more at home.
Yeah, either that or the gruel. We've also got a lot of, like, powerful nature stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, totally. I could see him, like, taming a wild boar right in front of them without even trying. Ick. I think you mean, Ick, you're a gruel friend.
True.
In more ways than one.
very grueling experience.
Ick riding on a miniature boar or something.
Ick would love to.
God, imagine. It gets a freaking steed.
Ick can have many steed.
Yeah. Could have a wolf, could have a flump. Boar, a giant duck.
I return.
Hi, welcome back.
Okay. So, let me give a slight rundown of one aspect of where some stuff is going. So, I don't have the maps for either Ugin's home or Geolis's home. That being said, That being said, Ika, if you want to meet with Hazaret, I think I ended up accidentally deleting the map that had the place where you met with Hazaret before.
Oh.
Wasn't it like some sort of arena one?
Yeah, but it's not like the same arena as the, and it's gone. Otherwise, I would just do that. But we can do this more theater. We can do that more theater of the mind for you meeting Hazaret.
Yeah, that's fine as well.
Yeah, and anybody else who wants to be there can be there. Zaida will. I'd imagine you would get Zaida for this since it's Zaida's home plane too, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Zaida know about this too. Garrick as well, if he wants to come along.
Eliza will
Garrick
come
will want
along.
to come along too.
Eliza will come along, you know, for Zaida's sake and just to be there as a support, but she won't do a lot of talking.
Okay. And does anybody else want to come along for this? This will probably be pretty quick though.
I'm good.
Yeah, sorry for taking up so much
No,
time.
not at all.
Oh no, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. So,
I'm sorry as well.
you're also
No,
fine.
it's fine.
So, what we'll do... So, basically, you end up in that arena again with Hazret, and sees Ika, Eliza, Zaida. Those three people are three people that Hazret has seen before in this scenario, and Garrick. And two of those people are Hazret's champions, being Ika and Zaida. And it's like... Ika, Zaida.
Yeah?
You return.
Yep, we have returned.
How is the fight against Bolas gone?
We've managed to, like, kill one of the cultists, but we have a problem. I was told that Geolis is like somewhere around here, like last seen around this plane.
Not last seen around this plane, but that Geolis is originally from this plane.
Yeah, that Geolis is originally from this plane. That it's also his home plane.
Geolis. Who is? I am familiar. We have information about a Geolis, and
a previous and a home here from that belonged to a Geolus, but what does that have to... This person is working for the child of Bolas?
He is a child of Bolas.
What?
Yeah, like what I've been told.
So there are more children of Bolas than Malik.
Yep.
About that.
He's Malik's now Amut, and he's on our side.
You have even managed to turn a child of Bolas against his own kind.
Turns out he was actually a child of Ugin, from what I've heard.
So the deception runs far deeper.
Yeah.
Forgive my language. Shit's fucked.
Yep, it is.
Shit is indeed fucked.
Wow. Wow. Even Eliza had to was taken aback by that. Whoa.
That's how you know it's serious.
We have information on this Geolus's prior home. We would be able to get you there to investigate.
Yeah. But I may need help in, like, investigating in case he might still be around to ambush.
Then we shall ensure that you have the assistance that you need.
So, this is where I basically go into a little bit of explanation. Where I have to kind of break character a little bit for this part of the explanation. Next session, we've got the 2 dragon homes to go investigate. The idea is that part of the party is going to be at Geolus's home, is going to be investigating Geolus's home, and part of the party is going to be investigating Ugin's home. So basically, next session we're doing the investigation of dragon sanctuaries. Like, for certain, we're making sure that both of those things happen, and the idea is that you guys can discuss who is going where as part of that. That being said, I know Bear's not here, but do you guys want to have a little bit of a team meeting to share what you've learned in this session?
Sure.
Yes, please.
All right, and
Can it happen here? Can everyone just come to the spa?
You can have everybody come to the spa, sure.
Ick would love to go to spa.
Yeah.
And because Eliza and Kanika planeswalk.
Yeah, it's like who's got the who?
Ika's a planeswalker, yeah.
Right. Well, that's what I was about to
so-
say. Like, do we all
they-
have do we all know how to get here?
I mean, Eliza
If you
could
don't
just
know,
come-
yeah, if you
Eliza-
don't know how to get here, then you are able to get directions from the people who are already there.
Ick find a way.
I imagine Amut has been to Tarkir.
Amut has not actually.
Huh.
Oh wait,
Yeah, because he mentioned
No, he's-
that.
yeah, he has not.
Yeah. You take trips. The entire time, Tuffy's just been laying down, like, kind of floating.
Okay.
He's relaxing. Something
Oh,
that's very
okay.
rare.
Gamataki, you should probably be here too, since you
Yep.
since you have information to share.
So Gamataki arrives, and he also sniffs the air a bit. I'm smelling musk.
Don't know where you're smelling that, but alright, let's take a private room real quick, so that way nobody can hear us. This looks like a spot down here.
We bring food.
Yeah, I got plenty of food. Tarkir's food is
Dumplings.
great.
Do I have to?
Don't worry. This entrance has an opening to the hot spring over here, Tuffy.
Ooh.
I was finally being able to relax.
You can still relax right over there. This is a
I'm
private.
It's like, it's like, should we just like open this back door? Just have like Tuffy just kind of like, he's like submerged. He's
Oh,
like
yeah,
just
absolutely.
like he's in the meeting, but he's like poolside. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Bear. I'm assuming he's taking care of North and E.
Yeah, we'll inform him when he's done.
Gamataki
Like
goes
either
to the
Bear
water.
is in this meeting or gets informed after one of the two.
Hey, Gamataki just takes some of the water in the spring just to moisten himself a bit.
Frog.
Ribbit.
And after hearing that, the Bear's just doing taking care of people, Tuffy just gives a thumbs up from the water.
This is a rare moment. Engrave this into your mind. Oh, Ika, can you come down here?
Yeah, sure.
Have dumplings.
All right. To start off with, I have a connection that will lead us to Ugin's home.
Okay.
Really?
Sorry,
Is
Ik
that-
expected you to explain more. Sorry.
Well, I met Sarkon Val. We talked. And...
From what I heard, he did more than talking.
Shut up, Tuffy!
What? What they do?
If that's the reason I was smelling musk earlier.
It's like,
Oh.
yeah, Patrina's just like pinches like the bridge of her nose. She's like, really?
Okay, look. He was good looking. He was good
Ik has heard
looking.
this.
Eliza, we
Anyway,
think you might. Eliza, we think you might have an addiction.
I promise this is the last one, okay?
These team meetings are about to become an intervention eventually.
Anyway, so Sarkon's been informed of what's going on, and he's agreed he can help us get to Ugin's home. And we need to do that if we want to figure out the other half of True Name Magic.
Okay.
And we need to also investigate, Geolis' home, just... Because we've discovered that that Amonkite is also his home world, home plane.
Oh.
I'm going to make a very safe assumption that whenever it comes time for us to go to these places, Bear would want to go
meet that Sandy individual that he keeps wanting to. That he keeps getting annoyed by.
Hmm.
Yeah, I assume Bear's gonna want to go to Almaket, so. But this is also kind of a good thing because this could give us the opportunity to figure out how to counteract Geolus's power.
Eventually. I mean, if you think about it, he looks towards Eliza. If they showed up at your house, would they learn how to counter your magic?
Yeah.
Did you just say yes? They would figure out how to.
No. I was saying yes to something else.
Oh.
Potentially, but also to figure out some of my weaknesses and stuff like that. Even though I have an idea, even though I probably know they already know that by now.
Might need more than just go to house, though.
I suppose, but the worst case scenario is that we don't find much useful there.
Hmm.
We need to be prepared for that possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, how many things have we investigated that haven't at least led to somewhere else to investigate? This is true.
What about you guys? What you all learn?
I'll save what I've because it's rather important.
Sorry, you kind of cut out. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, I'll save what I have for last. It's important, but it's also crucial. But it's also crucial to make sure that no one outside this room knows.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I imagine the trek to Ugin's home is going to be very, very dangerous. And there's no telling what's going to be awaiting us there as well.
I'll most certainly be joining on that track. For understandable reasons.
Yeah. So we got options.
Tuffy, would you like to share with any of the class what Crichton approached you with last session?
I would like to. My problem is, my brain is fried.
Okay.
What did Crichton approach me with last session? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you remind me, please? I feel.
I remember.
Oh. Yes.
It's Sebastian related.
That Crichton had to deliver a letter to someone in Chiyoshi. He had a sketch of that person, and the complication was that it was important that someone from East River did not know that the letter was being delivered.
I would like to reiterate that to the I would like to reiterate that to the party. I am so sorry I forgot that. It's been a hot minute, and I think you know that a lot has happened in the past in the hot minute.
Yeah, no, I understand perfectly.
Thank you. If Tuffy still has a recreation of that drawing, it still would be like with his stuff.
If you did a recreation of that drawing, then I'm absolutely fine with that.
All right. I think Tuffy's. It would have to have been more from memory rather than just from rather than just like drawing it as, but you could probably get a decent idea. Tuffy's
okay.
not...
Considering it had to be like from memory and whatnot. Gamataki, I need you to roll history with disadvantage.
Alrighty then. Wait, hold on. I'm rolling history with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be... That's going to be a 4.
That's unfortunate. But I will give you this much. You get this inkling in the back of your mind that this person looks vaguely familiar.
This individual looks familiar to me, but I'm not having anything come up the top of my head at this moment.
Maybe later.
Something I'm all over.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hand it over to Gamataki.
I would like to note that you could also inform Gamataki that if Gamataki wants to see the original sketch, Crichton would have that.
Yeah. If actually, I'll probably need to share this with Bear as well. If you find this Crichton person, ask him for the sketch that I saw, that Tuffy saw.
I've already been going around talking to many people within Ravnica, so what's one more gonna hurt? And for the record, Tuffy, for the things that I've learned, chances are I'm actually gonna be a bit more around Bear than I thought that I would be.
That's a bit That's interesting. Normally, normally you two wouldn't want to be in the same area, and only really feel like they're doing so because of shared interests.
At this point, it's gonna have to become a tolerant.
So what did you learn?
Before Gamataki says anything, he looks at everyone in the room. I need you all to check this room now.
Okay.
I do not want a single word possible to be heard from these walls.
It checks the ceiling.
I need all of you to roll investigation checks.
Because I was going to say, Bedrinas can cast detect magic. Make sure there's...
Oh yeah, with detect magic, you don't need one. You are able to look around the room, and you are able to see no magic in the room.
Gamma got a 21.
You find no sort of listening device.
All right.
I have dirty 20.
You also find no sort of listening device.
Wasn't me.
That was Boogie.
Boogie!
You know what? Boogie probably knows what Gamma's about to talk about, so it decided to be like, you know what? Set the mood.
I got a 16.
Fine, I'll get the Metal Gear Solid music back.
Do 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 do.
That's not what I played. That's not what I played at all.
Tuffy's definitely gonna close the door, by the way, behind him, just so it's
Y'all should have been doing that anyway.
I mean, like,
Should one of us go outside and watch the door just in case?
That won't be necessary. I'll be brief.
Eliza, you also find no listening devices.
Yep. I just wondering, Tuffy, you wear a scarf around your character, right?
yes.
Gamma's gonna look at you and say, Tuffy, take your scarf, put it towards the bottom of the door. Close as much sound from this room as possible.
It's a good thing he actually doesn't actually. He's not actually not wearing it, but he did bring his stuff with him over here.
Okay,
so it's still done.
I have enough experience with intel to not like where this is going.
So Gamma sits before everyone. I've infiltrated the mirror.
What?
And things are bad. The infighting's gotten worse.
Okay.
I wasn't able to go too deep into it, but from some of the things I saw, it would appear there are others aside from me that have also been trying to work undercover. Some of them being caught were immediately executed.
Oh, joy. Great.
And from what I could gather, I was able to learn that one of their plans is to attack Orzhov.
Dude, that music picked up well.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
What could they possibly want?
Tori says into Badrinus' head, risk. They want risk.
Right, like, she outwardly to the party, she says, what could they possibly want with Orzhov? But then secretly to Tori, like, hearing that message, she just goes, damn.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not.
But there's also something else. One of the people I saw being executed there, being suspected as a traitor. They looked exactly alike from each other, so I thought what they were doing was cloning at first. But then I learned the person they killed was actually a shape-shifting Lazov.
No. The person they killed wasn't the shapeshifter. The person doing the killing was the shapeshifter.
Yeah, but it seems like Lazov is shape-shifting to hide amongst some other people. Be on your guard.
Right. Y'all wouldn't take it the wrong way if I just dipped to send this information to certain people that I know that need to have it.
Before you do, we need a countermeasure to this. If we're going to be dealing with shape-shifting, we have to have a way of understanding which of us is the real one.
It's complicated in my case, isn't it, Gamma? He says to Gaba, saying this to the shapeshifter.
Then in
Well-
that case, we'll be doing something in a way that we can tell each other that's not physical. Something that only we would know.
Code word. I mean, code word.
Banana.
Sneaking.
Exactly. Specifically, one that's unique to each of us.
Apple.
Mmm.
Yeah, you two won't be too hard to tell who's who.
I thought we were all just like spouting code words to make it easier.
Ik thought this too.
It's like, what?
Tori says into Badrinus' head, this is bad enough that we may need to tell them about Risk. This is said into Badrinus' head.
Yeah, so with that, Badrinus, it's like, we'll figure out the code words, but I suppose I have no choice. She's like, yeah, and that's where she goes like, toy, a moot. And, she just says, it's like, keep Eliza in her seat.
Yep.
What?
A moot will put hands on Eliza's shoulders. You're gonna want to trust me. You're gonna want to. This is a lot.
I just got done relaxing and already the tension is building again. All right,
it's
let me
probably
have
good.
it.
Relax again
It's
after.
like, it might be a good thing that you relax beforehand. And with that, she will hold out her hand in front of Eliza, so showing off her signet ring. Once again, currently showing Simic, and with a flick of the hand, it flips and reveals the signet of Demir. This is my true guild.
Huh. I always suspected you were Demir.
Really, what gave it away?
Well, couple things. One, you do hang up before Tori became a slime thing. A plasmoid, my bad. My bad. They were Demir, and I didn't see much of a correlation there. And then you talking to my guild, one of my bosses, Dorian Risk, who I know is Orjob and was hinted at me earlier that he was Demir. And some of the spells you use, like, call me weird, you're free to say this, but when you were using certain divination magic, it didn't add up to some of the magic that I've seen Simic people use.
In that case, it's like, well, and it's like, yeah, you've always been observant. That being said, though, have you figured out my job? If you found this much, have you figured out what my job was?
Not really. Per se, I know you were gathering a lot of information. Like, I don't mind if you were Demir or not. I'm just glad you told me.
My job was about gathering information and keeping watch over you. Demir had known about your origins all this time. I helped provide them with some of that information.
Really now? ask who wanted you to keep an eye on me?
That would be my boss.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's a real shame that Bear wasn't around to hear all this.
We can brief him later.
Alright.
It's like, Eliza, I don't think you quite understand just how deep this web is. I mean, what Gamataki is revealed, it is very, very concerning. For one thing, you know, one of the reasons why Demir is so hard to detect, they have the ability to modify memories. It's an easy way to cover their tracks. Even...
Hey, Gamma, you want to speak up about the modifying memories thing?
I will. Gamma's actually gonna stand up. I did find something interesting though about their memory modifications. It's not perfect.
Really?
There was one reason I was able to find out part of their location of their guild. I was talking to Zadok.
Twitch.
Turns out that certain key words are enough to trigger memories that were once lost. Thanks to another member of Demir, I was able to learn Zadok's real name.
It's about these code words. Are they unique to each person, or is it general code words?
It's probably unique to each individual's experience. The key words, at least for Zadok, that I had to use were the words either Riot or his original name, Nolan.
I think I can make a safe assumption. Who holds my words?
And also, who holds mine?
I don't know about me.
The only thing I can say is I was able to infiltrate near the beginning of Demir. I wasn't able to get in too deep. Otherwise, I would have been able to locate exactly where they do those procedures. But that's the only issue. If I can figure out where they do those rituals, then I can really get in there and understand how exactly their manipulation works.
It's like, as I said, I have my suspicions on who may possibly have my code words. Eliza, I know you took off, but we were listening to some more of the audio logs in Avishkar. And yeah, this is actually how everybody learned about my true identity. Yeah. I believe it is Anomaly who holds my words. Anomaly seems to have played a major factor in my recruitment. You know, the way I remember things, according to him, is not what happened. He even removed my memory of my own family.
Her own family apparently being the same as mine. Well, at least half.
So does anybody have an lead on Anomaly? I feel like we need to kick his
Theros. It's like in the in the audio log that was said where he was going next when he was talking to, well, I suppose we should call him my father.
Our father.
Hold up. Dovin's your father? Or was your father?
Apparently so.
Pardon my language when I say this. Actually, pardon my draconic when I say this, because Shiga says this is draconic. Who the fuck Dovin?
Yeah, Vidrin's just like, I don't understand a word of that, but I think I have an idea, because everyone said the same thing.
Morse, what did that translate to? Ick needs to know the swear.
Yeah, it's like I presume it was who would fuck Dovin.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, out of all the infiltration missions, that's one I'm not going to look into.
Agreed. I think we keep that one out in the dark.
Yes, Tori carries Dovin's genes, and I am his blood daughter. Why?
Means technically speaking, we're siblings. That explains certain things.
Of course, it does make me question of all people. It's like, yeah, why would Anomaly want with us? Why bring us into Demir in the first place? There has to have been a reason. I know it's like, I know I was trained. You know, we were trained for assassinations, information gathering, pretty much like many of the other operatives. I just can't help but feel as there had to have been something more behind this, especially targeting Dovin Bond's children, of all people. Those are high-profile targets.
In your case, it might have been targeting Dovin Bond's children. In my case, I was brought over by the fucker. I was handed over by him because I'm nothing to him. Literally. He literally called me a blank slate.
There's only one way we're gonna get the answer.
It's like, yes, if we find Anomaly, when we find him, we cannot kill him right away. He's got a treasure trove of information that we need.
Then keep me away from him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Anomaly desperately wants Tori dead.
At this point, the feeling's mutual.
Well, we're gonna have to search for him.
And that's going to be it. And that's going to be incredibly difficult. You know, it's like never mind just the whole memory wiping thing, but just his own shape-shifting abilities. I mean, he is able to disguise himself perfectly.
Well, not quite perfectly. There's good news that we discovered on that front. When information accidentally got to us, there is a tell when it came to them disguising themselves as Risk.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're all yes. It's like yeah, we kind of figured that one maybe a little too late, but
yeah, but we know it now, which means he won't try that trick. Basically, the chromatic star doesn't glow the way it should. It can emulate the glow in a more static sense, but it wouldn't shift the way that Risks does. I would presume that there's a similar issue with Bear. So there's actually a much simpler way to identify. So there actually is a physical way to identify someone faking being Risk or Bear.
I have an idea with me, if you're all willing to listen. Let's make a fake scenario where I actually exploded about learning about, you being Demir bits. And if I don't react calmly, that means that's not me.
All right, so basically keep playing as if I'm keeping you in the dark.
Yes.
Before I was a slime, I was a changeling. I do the same thing that an anomaly can do. The same thing Lazav can do. But with me being goop now, they can't shapeshift themselves into my physical appearance. And I also know that certain features of how a person operates don't translate. So part of that, what that's going to translate to is, and I'll go ahead and explain this a little bit more out of character to give you guys the full mechanical rundown. Ick.
Saw that.
So to give you guys a more full mechanical rundown. So basically, if you guys are able to narrow down. Now this is a little bit less helpful when it comes to other members of the of Lazav's team. But if you guys are able to use your own class abilities, or even better, your own unique abilities that you have, then that can be an identifier that can't be replicated. For instance, Eliza and Amut's Ugin metamagic, that can't be replicated by them. Like, some class features, if they are that class, then they could. If the person shapeshifting is that class, they can. But, like, they also would not be able to properly replicate. Like, for one thing I'll give that's easy for Gamataki is that Gamataki's sword would be identifiable. Actually, either of Gamataki's weapons. Either or any. Either way. And also the Magatama. Even though it's technically magic but doesn't have its magical properties yet, it would be identifiable.
I have one other way if you really need to know if it's the real me. Just ask one question. What is my motto?
There is another.
And the answer you were looking for. Ak-Suk-San.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to know that. Also, Tuffy, if you use your phasing ability, then that can identify you.
So the phasing?
Yes.
Yeah, the phasing.
That I point out the phasing in particular because that's probably easier for Tuffy to just do at a moment's notice rather than the forecast ability.
Ironically, I think Ick just gave us a clue of what if it's really her or not. If she understands the word.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was half thinking that.
Yeah, I'm making.
Would like to note, if they know Draconic, they can repeat it back. They can replicate that.
But what if it's like broken Draconic? Because I imagine that's broken Draconic.
Oh, she is absolutely not pronouncing it correctly.
I mean that's probably the other thing. Also, if she's able to say, if she just if she says it in response to something that wouldn't normally necessarily trigger that, like if it's a slightly riddle of something to answer.
Mm.
Okay, so that just leaves you, Ika, and Bear.
Bear already has the chromatic star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
That
like
just leaves
yeah, so
Ika.
like yeah, because it was the same thing with Risk. Like, yeah, it might have the appearance of the star, but
Yeah.
I couldn't detect magic from it.
Yep.
I got it. This is actually going to be hilarious. Ika, what was the name of that one guy that you fought that really wanted to be Zyda's father?
From Valus Reach?
Yes.
Oh, let's... trying to go...
His name was Abel Kane.
Yeah. His name is Abel Kane.
Alright.
So who is Abel Kane? Yeah, it's like I'm making notes, you know. All right, so we got so Gamataki is what is my motto? Eliza with the meta magic bullshit. Eek, the fucking draconic. Bear's the chromatic star. Tuffy's the phasing ability. Ika, like who is Abel Kane? Would we need one for a moot?
A moot also has the meta
Okay.
magic bullshit.
All right, I'll make a note of that.
It's been established that they cannot properly shapeshift into Tori anymore because of Tori being a slime boy.
So that would be my tell, because Tori's always with me. Okay.
Yep.
Boy, I do not want to pick a fight with the bear.
Well, we may have in the future, Eliza. We may have to.
The issue being that Demir is picking a fight with us.
Just the fact, it's like, Gamataki, everything that you just said. You know, I thought the civil unrest was being more on the down low, but more people are becoming aware of it. So we may, we may have to confront them sooner rather than later.
And we are in a little bit of luck here. Because before infiltrating, Risk mentioned to me that he plans on running a coup against Demir.
Mm-hmm. Has he given a window as to when that is to happen? Okay.
Not yet. But that's what we're going to be relaying him with.
Yes, that's... Alright then, he's clearly still in the planning stages.
I guess we need to talk to him about that timeline.
Which, given our circumstances, might actually be pretty good on our end. I'll be able to inform Risk of what I've learned, as well as inform Bear the next time we meet up with him.
Yeah, we also need to make sure that we inform Risk that there is an actual target on him.
Something tells me he won't be surprised to hear that, but I'll be sure to bring that up.
Surprised? No. But it's better that he actually hear it and know to be prepared for it. If he's actually prepared for it, I have no doubts he can handle himself in that situation. if need be, adjust the plan. He's really good at that. You ever heard of Xanatos?
Nope.
Guy known for being able to change plans on a fly. Risk is like that.
Hopefully we'll get our hands on Anomaly before the coup happens. They'll play big hand in our favor.
Hopefully so, yeah.
The biggest information I need right now is knowing where they do those rituals. If we can get that, then I can really get in there.
If you ever need to be turned invisible, let me know, Gamma.
I'll keep that in mind.
I may have to start fighting their game instead of fighting mine.
And just know you're not fighting this alone.
Badrinus, you know what Tori would mean by that. It means he's going to have to fight changelings with changelings. They are going to have to fight changelings with changelings.
Yeah.
Alright, so yes, this is a lot of information. So I suppose now the question we need to figure out now is what's our next plan?
I plan on seeing Risk immediately after this.
We'll need to know. Yeah, we will need to know what Risk has to say about all this. Yeah, in fact, you know, I know you've already met with him before, but we need to play it safe. Let me come with you. I can tell whether you're talking to the real deal or not.
I'm probably going to scope out more information. See about... She looks at Tuffy. Do you want me to help you find Creighton?
It's less for me, more for Gamma.
Okay.
We'll probably be sticking together anyway.
Because if I can find that, if I can find him, get him to take me to Theros, I could probably start looking for information on Anomaly there.
And
As a reminder, Arlington is also able to take you to
Arlington.
Theros.
I forgot, my bad. Arlington
Yeah.
as well. I can ask either or.
then Tuffy, can you inform Bear of everything we've talked about?
He nods.
All right. This is the beginning of the fall of Demir.
Okay, so that is where we're going to end the session.
Yay!
Yeah. The fall of Demir will start with the
Yes.
death of fucking Hoopa.
Fuck them, Hoopa.
Man, I just wanted to relax.
We can relax again after we finish all this.
Yeah, Lucky's gonna be coming back here a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hope everybody enjoyed the session.
Do we level up? I'm kidding.
No.
You leveled down.
No. Only bear levels up. Actually, no.
I
Ick
find
leveled up. They learned a new language.
Saying fuck in broken Draconic.
Practically fluent.
Alrighty. 2 weeks from now, more
Yes, so January 5th will be Strixhaven, and January 10th, that'll be the next Ravnica.
Yep.
Oh hey, 10th is my mom's birthday.
Did someone say birthday?
And we'll converse more off stream about what's going to happen in the next Ravnica session.
Alrighty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you in 2026.
See ya. Oh my god.